Stevie, back in home territory to find 2 big games this season.
That's good. Obviously a good result for us last week. Sets up nicely for two home fixtures to finish, and hopefully we can finish on a high.
How much of a fitting send-off would it be to the players if you got big numbers for the last?
No, I think certainly myself, all season pretty much have been asking the Commander fans to keep coming back. They are coming back, the numbers are up, the figures are good. And for these last 2 games, I think it's a great chance for the Commander public, the Commander supporters to come out and say thank you to this group of players for giving them such a good time this season.
Another week, another nomination for yourself from the Scottish Football Writers, and also for Greg Taylor fighting for him as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good nomination. Greg's been really consistent for us. He's in there with 3 other great lads, so it'll be tough for him. But even the fact you get nominated, you know, it's the same for myself. When you look at the calibre of the other candidates, it's great to be nominated, and is a big reflection on how well everybody has done at this football club.
I suppose it's unfortunate for Greg in terms of Scotland ambitions up against like Kieran Tierney and Andrew Robertson, because I suppose if in another era he'd be somebody that would sort of champing the door in the international team. Yeah,
but there's no reason why he can't be champing on the door anyway. You know, there's obviously some rumours going around that maybe Kieran Tierney's going to go for a post-season operation, so Andy Robertson's involved in the Champions League final, which is fantastic. So there will be space, or there are always the possibility of an opportunity in football, because circumstances can always change.
Greg's ready for that kind of level, but you believe that?
Well, you never know till you put them in at that level. I know that he's been very consistent at the SPL level for me since I came to the club. He's been absolutely outstanding. He served his time with under 21s. So until you actually put them into the next step, you never know. So I'm pretty sure he's got the talent to do it.
Chris White said earlier this week that he'll have a chat with you to see if there's going to be any room for him next season. Can you give us an update on that?
Yeah, well, he hasn't been to see me yet, so I don't know. Listen, it's a normal situation. As a player whose contract's running down, he's entitled to speak to other clubs. I believe he is speaking to other clubs. He's looking after his future, and he's entitled to do that.
You've got a number of players coming at the end of the season that will be out of contract. Any word on any of them in terms of whether they'll be?
I haven't got any. I've got Chris, young Adam Frizzell, and Alex Bruce, who came on a short-term contract. So those are 3 that we need to discuss. It'll be discussed at some time the next week, and we'll decide what we do from there.
What have you made of Hibs under Paul?
Excellent. He's come in. He's obviously come into what I think is a really good group of players. A lot of talent there. Obviously Neil before him had done really well. Sometimes in football it doesn't quite work out for you. Neil left, Paul's come in, he's put his own stamp on the team. I think he's slightly different to Neil, and he's a little bit more, I wouldn't say cautious, but his team play in a certain way. It's up to us to find out and break down that certain way. But he's done well, Paul. He's come in, he's done great. The players have done great for him. And the fact that last weekend at Ibrox was the first defeat since he took over tells you that he's done a marvellous job, and we expect a really difficult game on Saturday.
Did you come across him much down in your time in England?
No, I didn't really come across. I think I met him once at one of the sort of LMA functions that were down there, but spoke to him when we played up there earlier in the season in the league, the 0-0 game. It was a good game. I thought it was a good game between 2 teams that were pretty equal, so I would expect similar this weekend.
There were some comments from you earlier last week talking about your time in England and how you, I suppose, felt sort of harshly treated with the way your time at West Brom and Reading. Does that still fire you on? Does that still drive you on to sort of prove people wrong down there?
I like the way up here the media guys always put in strong words. I never harshly dealt with. Just I think that if you look at that, what I did at both clubs was a reasonable job at both clubs. You know, West Brom, the record points total is still the one that they got when I was there. So was what I considered to be a good job. it's a little bit more short term down south. You accept that as part of the deal when you sign your contracts. So no big issues. Just sometimes I feel that I have to point out that I've actually done quite well in the jobs that I have had. That's all it is.
Do you think people will now be reassessing their views on you, given what you've done up here, people down south?
I'm not bothered, to be honest. I'm happy with what I've done up here, and I know that the club and the supporters and the players here are happy with the job I've done, so that helps me to sleep at night.
So just come back to Greg Taylor, you said you wouldn't want to throw somebody in there, but the manager instinctively know that this kid has the potential to go that far.
I think Greg's got lots of potential, and his attitude and his desire to do well is something that will drive him a long way in the game.
And obviously, third spot is in your own hands, and possibility of European football. Is that something you try and not discuss with the players? How do you manage that?
It was never a target for us, so there is no pressure on whether we finish third or fourth. The targets were always there, was to secure a back-to-back top six finishes. We've done that. We wanted to beat last year's points tally. We've done that. We're going to finish higher than fifth, which is where we finished last year. So for us is achieve this year. Whether we finish third or fourth is irrelevant. Obviously we want to finish third. We want to finish with 6 points. That's how we approach every game here at the club. We want to win every game. So if we can win the last 2 games, we'll finish third, and that'll be great.
And because of that, do you think the guys can play with zero pressure in these final 2 games?
They'll play with the pressure that we put ourselves under. We put ourselves under pressure every single game to play to our maximum. I've always harped on about it here. We look to set a standard. We look to play as well as we can play, and if that's good enough to get us the points on the day, then that's what we aim for.
Any injury updates since the rounds?
No, everyone's pretty much fit and available. Scott Boyd's still out. Young Adam Frizzell hurt his foot yesterday in training, so I need to see how he is today. But no, pretty much everyone else fit and available.
So just one final point, your Hampden hearing last week, or this week, postponed till next, was that through your request, was it?
Yeah, it was our request. One of the people that's going to be part of my team couldn't make it, so we requested we go back a week.